So very quickly, I'm going to revise if, then, else, and select case statement. Then I'll be discussing question answers of this chapter with you online. Okay, we'll be discussing exercises, but very quickly, I want to give revision to it. Clear? So first of all, print. Two students have joined now. Print. Enter the marks, right? And using input statement, I have taken the variable input. I have taken the variable input. Okay, I am inputting m variable with the help of input statement. What is the role of input statement? Input statement is used to input the value from the user. Input statement ke through user can provide any value from the keyboard. When you will run this program, question mark will be there and cursor will be blinking. That will prompt the user to enter any value. Okay. If m more than 80, then here I have placed the condition that if m is more than 80, in order to place the conditions, you need to know about relational operators, because I am making comparison here. मैं अपने मार्क्स को कंपेयर कर रहा हूं. क्या मार्क्स 80 से ज्यादा है, क्या मार्क्स 80 से कम है, क्या मार्क्स 80 के बराबर है. So for making these comparisons, you need to have relational operators. Okay, am I clear? You need to use relational operators. That is why in the if, I have taken the condition m more than 80, then if true, then after then you will write the statement which will run when condition will be true. Then के बाद वो स्टेटमेंट आएगी जो ट्रू के साथ एसोसिएटेड है. What I want to say, if your condition is true, suppose you input 90, is 90 more than 80? Condition true. Now then part will run print welcome to QBasic. This statement will run only if condition is true. When condition will be true? When your inputted marks are more than 80. Am I clear? Online class and offline class both? Else. Now when else part will run? When condition is false. When condition is false. Print sorry, try next time. Sorry, try next time. Else वाली statement तब चलेगी बेटा if your condition is false. Suppose user enter 70. 70 is not more than 80. So condition false. When condition fails, else part will run. And whenever you want to complete the program of if then else, you are to end with and if. Okay, coding is clear. Let us run it. Okay, how to run the QBasic program? Click on run menu choose the start option or which function key is pressed? F5. ये देखो बेटा, मार्क्स 80 से ज्यादा थे, 90, तो क्या प्रिंट हुआ? वेलकम टू क्यू बेसिक. नाउ आई रन अगेन. Which option is clicked in order to run the program? Start. I give 60. What will get print? Sorry, try next time. Very good. Offline class. Very good. इसका मतलब बच्चों ने पढ़ना शुरू कर दिया. Very good. शाबाश. Yes, am I clear? Offline class, online class. Kanav, Aditya, Prerna. All of you raise your thumb. Whose name I'm going to announce. Give me your feedback. Ritvik Yadav, Harjeet Kaur, Bhavesh, Anmol. All of you give your feedback by raising your thumb. All right. Prerna. Is the QBasic window visible? All right. So now we are to proceed to the next code, select case statement. Select case statement. Now what happened in select case statement? We have different alternatives and we are to pick up the best one. We have different alternatives and we are to pick up the best option. We are to take decision that we are to pick up the best one. Okay, the best alternative, and whichever alternative we choose, that runs. We have different cases. Okay, and our inputted value, when matched with the relevant case, it will get execute. Okay, am I clear? So I am typing here print, enter the number. Raise your hand, beta. Input number. Input number. Yes, beta, what do you want to ask? If then else में beta depend आपकी what is your condition. Suppose I say marks more than equal to 90. More than equal to 90 means 90 is also justified. 90 भी true होगा क्योंकि मैंने more than equal to बोल दिया. If 365 is more than 90, definitely it will work. It is more than 90. 63 is less than 90. It will not work. Only the number higher than 90 or 90, it will work. 90 will also work because I say more than equal to 90. Okay. Now you select case num. Select case num. Okay. Case 1. Print Monday. Case 2. Print Tuesday. Case 3. Print Wednesday. Okay, clear? Case 4. Print Thursday. Right? Clear? Case 5. Print Friday. Clear? Okay. Now I have a question for you all. Suppose I enter wrong number. I want program that 1 to 5, I give any value and corresponding day should get print. 1 to 5, I enter any value and corresponding day should get print. What if I enter the wrong value? How I will give else case in select? Case else. Case else. Print. Sorry. Try again. Anything you can write. And finally we say and select. Okay. Now I have taken limited values 1 to 5. 1 to 5 के बीच में कोई भी नंबर एंटर करो तो corresponding day print हो जाए. Okay. Am I clear to all? I say 3. Wednesday get print. I say 2. Tuesday get print. I say 8. Sorry, try again. Sorry, try again. Am I clear? Am I clear, bete? Both the codings are clear. I have revised once again. 3 times I have revised this coding. Now it is clear totally. All right. Now let us start question answers. Offline and online. Open your books and your rough notebooks. We will discuss the question answers. Okay. Beta, as per your syllabus, please pay attention. All of you come on the video. Let me discuss the syllabus for PT2 exams. Beta, chapter number 6. Okay, it will not come complete. Up till the topics I have discussed in the class, only up till that topic, chapter 6 will come. So as per chapter 6, only first 2 pages are there. Page number 56 and 57. They are part of your syllabus. So whatever question answers, they are in connection to these 2 topics. We are to cover that. I'll be giving some extra questions also. Okay. Right. Beta, after this page, on 58 page, we have loops. Loops are not in your syllabus. That is deducted, deleted portion. Okay. So chapters of PT1 and PT2 chapter 4, 5 and 6 half. So total there are 5.5 chapters. Okay. Am I clear? Yes, Akriti, any question, bete? You are raising your hand.
Yes, repeat all chapters, please.
Your voice is not audible, bete. Could you please speak more clear?
Sir, you repeat, say.
I should repeat syllabus again. Okay, beta, PT1 chapters plus chapter 4, 5 and 6th chapter half, 2 pages. So total 5.5 chapter. Loops will not be in the syllabus. Okay. So if then else I have discussed, select case statement I have discussed. Okay. Now let us start the exercises. Bete, as per the exercises of this chapter, I'll be giving questions from my own side. You are to do those questions. So please note down the first question. Please note down the first question which you are to cover in this chapter. what is the use of control statements? Beta, this is the first question. What is the use of control statements? Okay. Am I clear? All the online students, am I clear, bete? All right. So let us discuss this question now. Bete, control statements are those statements which controls the flow of execution of statements in the program. बेटे देखो एक बहुत लाइव एग्जांपल दे रहा हूं मैं. When you come in the class in charge take attendance in a proper sequence. Roll number 1, roll number 2, roll number 3, like this. A proper flow is there. A proper sequence is followed. A proper flow is there. Okay. Similarly, when you run the program runs in flow. First statement, second statement, third statement, fourth statement, fifth statement, like this. So control statements are the statements that controls the execution of the flow of statements. Okay. All right. Next question, beta. Note down the next question. Beta, simple I have discussed now. Control statements are the statements that controls the execution of the flow of statements. Okay. All right. Second question, bete. Name two types of control statements. Name two types of control statements. Prerna, are you getting clearly? Kanav Sani, no response coming from your side today. Is it clear, bete, up till here? Okay, Kanav Sani, thank you. Okay, beta, who will tell me two types of control statements? Just today we have discussed if then else, select case. Very good, shabash. Excellent response. If then else, select case statement. Very good. Clear, bete? All right. Third question, beta. Now, third question, write the syntax of syntax syntax. Syntax means journal formula. Okay. Write the syntax of if then else statement. Write the syntax of if then else statement. Am I clear, bete? Now, for syntax, all of you please come on page 56. Beta, those of you who are sitting online, beta, please on your video so that teacher can interact with you. Beta, we are discussing exercises. You can have some difficulty, some doubt. So on your video so that we can interact completely. Don't sit with video off when exercises are being discussed. Kanav, on your video, bete. Yes, very good. Very good. Harjeet has on the video. Shabash. Good child. Bhavya is also on. Very nice. Akriti is there. Rishita, on your video, bete. Very good. Very good class. Very nice students. Okay, beta. So all of you have opened the book. Beta, page 56. See, the syntax is given. I type the syntax here. I open the notepad file and I type the syntax over here. Is notepad file visible, bete? Nitya, Akriti, is notepad file visible? All right. So how to write syntax? Beta, syntax means journal format, जिसको मैथ्स में आप फॉर्मूला कहते हो ना, जैसे a plus b whole square equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. This is journal formula. What is the formula for finding area of rectangle? Length into breadth. These are journal formulas or syntax. Similarly, we have syntax of programming codes also. Okay. If then condition 1, then here you can write statement to be executed, then else, statement to run if condition fails. Statement to be executed if condition 1 is true. Okay. And finally, and if. Right? This is the journal syntax. Right? Clear? Now, bete, one last. Beta, it's up to you. You should be clear with the logic. It's up to you. You want to note down this syntax which is on the notepad, or you want to note down from the book. Logic should be known to you. Don't cram. Okay? Your logic should be correct. Try to understand the concept. All right. Then last question, beta. Question number 4. All of you have raised your hand, beta. Any questions you have? Yes, Harjeet, unmute yourself, beta.
Yes, yes, sir. I want to ask that we have to write example also.
No, beta. In syntax question, only syntax.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Nitya, what is your question, beta? Unmute yourself.
Ma'am, sir, what is the second question?
2 types of control statements. Name 2 types of control statements. Yes, Akriti, what is your doubt, beta?
Sir, this is my net issue. May you repeat all questions?
Pardon, beta, please repeat.
Yeah, sir.
The answer of which question, beta?
So there is my network issue, so may you repeat the all questions?
Okay, okay, I repeat. Beta, I repeat all the questions once. First question was, what is the use of control statements? Second question was, name 2 types of control statements. Third question is, write the syntax of control, if then else. Now, fourth question. It is on page number 58 in your book. All of you switch over to page 58. Beta, can you see one activity box? How many of you are able to see activity box? Very good, good response. The first program. Write a program to check whether entered number is even or odd. This is your fourth question, and this will be the last question of this chapter. Total 4 questions are there, which you have to write in your notebook in very good handwriting, create the PDF and send the notebook to me by tomorrow. By Saturday, tomorrow evening, I must receive all the notebooks for chapter 6. Yes, bete. Beta, you have to type the program. First, you type the program in QBasic. You run the program in QBasic. When output is correct, when you are confident, then note down in your notebook. But first, run the question. Don't just write as it is. आप सभी पहले अपने अपने घर में प्रोग्राम को रन करके देखो. When you are confident, then note down. Shall we discuss the question? Okay. अब वो क्या कह रहा है? अगर नंबर इवन है कि ऑड है, ये प्रिंट कराओ. Okay, first statement, print enter any number. Enter any number. Input, I am taking which variable? What is my variable which I have? Num. बेटे इनपुट स्टेटमेंट है जो num की वैल्यू इनपुट करवाएगा. वेरिएबल num है. वेरिएबल इज num. ओके, num is numeric variable or string variable? Numeric variable. If I put dollar after it, it will become string variable. If num, acha, how do we know number is odd or even? When it is divisible by 2, it is even. When not, then it is odd. If num mod is modulus, it will give the remainder. अगर हम नंबर को 2 से डिवाइड करें और रिमाइंडर 0 आ जाए तो नंबर इवन है. num mod 2 equal to 0, then print number is even, else print number is odd, and if. बेटा प्रोग्राम बहुत ध्यान से लिखना कॉपी में. In a very neat handwriting, write the program very carefully, okay? Enter number 6. Enter number 6. Number is even. Who is this entering in the class? Number is even, okay? Now again I run it. 3. Number is odd. Number is odd. Okay? Clear bete logic? Why I have taken the mod operator, mod mod operator? Beta, it is used to divide the two numbers and return remainder as result. If remainder is 0, that means number is fully divisible. If remainder is not 0, number is not divisible, so number is not even. Okay? So I hope all the questions, all the discussion is entirely clear to entire 7C class.